Oh, so I just recalled I'm going to switch out one of my
Oh no.
series right now.
While you're switching out, I'll start talking about the first episode that's impressive and graphic. It's I think they put most of their budget into the first episode.
Yeah.
Ergo Proxy.
Oh yes.
Yes.
I said it a little bit weird.
I mean,
I love this series so much.
Yeah, I love the series too. The opening and the ending of both the episodes and the entire show.
I fucking hear it right now.
Yeah. The character designs, everything, the utopian society where they live.
I am.
Whew. And mascara.
Fabulous.
Okay.
Look.
And the design from certain singer.
Yeah, the design of it all of it.
I will be right back.
Okay. We finally heard him. By the way, Keiki,
yes.
this is the mystery. We usually never hear the Finn when he leaves.
No, you don't hear them.
Oh, well. Well, bad for you. I'm the one in control here.
So, the first episode follows an investigator in a utopian society because murders have started happening.
Mm-hmm.
And she has a really cool shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
And she runs
scene
into
is
a big...
on every freaking wallpaper of this show.
And she runs into a really creepy monster that jumps from the top of the building, and it's actually trying to protect her. We don't know why. It's a mystery.
That creepy scene with a little touch on the lips, and he runs away.
Run away! And well,
Yes.
I wasn't expecting that I'd like this show. I was expecting it to be a pretentious load of crap, but after I saw the first because a lot of those hipster people.
Oh, good. I was never introduced for many years actually from anyone to anime. I just got anime and I watched.
Yeah. So, a lot of hipster people recommended this to me, so I was like, I'm not sure about this. Then I watched the first episode. My mind is...
I am pretty sure about this.
My mind is all over the walls, and I'm pretty sure about this. I will watch this in one breath.
It has a bit melancholic atmosphere for a whole show.
Well, it has a few manic episodes.
Yes.
So yeah, like some of the episodes I mentioned before, it's a great hook, and I still think, like I said at the beginning of this, that most of their animation budget went into this episode. Because they are sweeping shots from 720 degrees, top down, left to right, spinning around the building, and it's not CG.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was very impressive, and well, that got me hooked, and I watched the whole show, and I recommended it wholeheartedly.
It's a really great show. It's a really great show. But all aesthetic design, music, everything. I don't know. For me, just atmosphere of the show.
And the character dynamics and the character building and
freaking mystery about the proxy.
And the ending.
Oh,
the ending song.
he
from
mentioned
Radiohead.
opening and the ending. Great.
Wait, let me see. The ending is, but I still have it on my list after all.
I think
this
it's Radiohead.
Nice.
Kiri Monorail.
Yeah. And first one is Save Me, I don't know, from...
Save
Cool.
Me, Kiri Monorail. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one. I still have it on my
Oh, yeah.
listening list.
Ending song for Ergo Proxy is Paranoid Android.
Yeah, opening is Save Me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's been a long time.
It's okay.
It's been a while.
That's why we are all here to correct what we
Reminisce.
This is not facts podcast. This is to discuss what we love, and if we make mistakes, we make mistakes.
This is we remember from 50 years ago when we were watching this because we are so old.
Okay, the youngest one here. Now to ask Finn.
Narutard generation.
Oh god!
Oh my god. Okay, look, we may talk whatever with those fans. I still love Naruto, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the Boruto that is the problem.
Okay, now that would be a boomer comment by this point.
You have to decide in which lane you are, Tito.
Literally.
Or Boomer.
Well,
Okay, Finn.
He goes both ways.
Finn didn't return yet. Or did?
No.
Legasp, ticket. Do you have something for us?
yes, I do. So the next two are gonna be really similar, and I talked a shitload about them, and I'm gonna talk a shitload more about them. So I'm gonna go with the first.
Okay.
Dantalian no Shoka.
Okay.
So a historical supernatural anime that starts with a boy meeting a girl in a very odd world that looks like a spiral staircase. He asks her to leave. She cannot. Cut, and we see the main protagonist driving a nice old school car in the countryside.
Is that what sold you this anime? Sorry.
I am a sucker for old timers, man.
Oh, you're gonna love Monogatari.
And so he comes to his house after his inherited house after hearing that his grandfather passed away. And he comes to the house, which is desolate, and he finds one thing very odd. All of the books are missing. Now, he follows the trail and finds a secret room in which he sees something that resembles a doll that obviously has been hoarding books around. And he makes a comment that that is a doll, and it flips a page in the book. So, the two of them meet, and they start to discuss who they are and what they should do. And
The guy actually returned from the war by that point, I think.
yeah. The guy was a war pilot. And they start to discuss about stuff. It is figured out that she has a sweet tooth, that she really likes to put sugar on everything, and stuff like that.
Full tsundere lolly
you-
stereotype.
And you learn about the existence of mystic tomes that are practically books that allow you to make illusions that appear real. And they can alter either the physique of some individuals or psyche of some individuals. And very soon he finds out that he's being invited by a certain person to join them about some talks. Now, on the way there, Delian and Huey, who are the two main protagonists, discuss, and it is found out that the lord of the manor who is calling them killed the grandfather of Huey in order to obtain a certain mystic tome. And when they come to their place, it is desolate, it's horrid, and they get attacked very shortly by a jester who throws knives. After shooting a jester, he dissipates in something that resembles ash, and after fighting another creature, it is found out that these creatures originate from a pop-up book that revolves around a book called Harlequinade, and it is a pop-up I said it is a pop-up.
Sorry, I understood you. It was a Popeye.
I got really invested in this because I love the show so much.
Yeah.
So they continue forward, and it's shown that the main protagonist isn't your like, oh no, I'm not gonna do anything. No, he fucking takes a gun.
he came out from freaking war.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he headshots a jester.
Yeah.
So, and soon it is find out that the main theme of every circus that the book is about is a dragon, and he fights a dragon. And in the fight with that, he's actually ready to sacrifice his life and try to do something so the Dalian can escape. And she proposes to him that they form a contract. And with a certain key that he has from the beginning, from when he was very young, he forms a pact with her. And it is revealed that she's essentially an entity who is kind of a gateway to a library where all of these mystic tomes are archived. And he pulls out the book, starts chanting it, and defeats the dragon. They go into the study where they find the Lord of the Manor killed, and a certain book that the Delian chants back, and all of the figures that you saw them fighting up towards now end up in a pop-up book that is afterwards closed, and they go home.
Yeah.
This anime is really good. It revolves around a lot of supernatural stuff, and I really love the fact that they used chanting, ritualistic chanting from magical tomes as the main source of power. It shows that Dalian is a strange entity, that there are more of those entities, and there are more of these key bearers, how I think they are coined or called. And it really shows you into that supernatural detective trope that a lot of people like. But I think the next one that I'm also going to mention goes literally hand to hand with this one.
For me, this literally happened with the art style music. And
yes,
the main guy is not you don't see often main characters like that.
Yes. Yeah. And all of the characters that are implemented in the show have a purpose. They don't waste characters. They're either very straight to the point with what they need to represent, or they are very sly for a very good reason. Every episode revolves around one or a couple of stories.
Yeah, but we're talking now about the first one.
Yeah. So the first episode shows you what you're in for it.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. When you see that ending, I was afraid to sleep that night because the ending is
the live action ending, by the way.
Oh yes, the live action ending. And this anime is so goddamn good that the first episode really puts out the atmosphere.
The ending reminded me extremely for some visual culture stuff that we did for on university. Very, very creepy movies.
Yes. So, yeah, 12 episodes in an OVA, easy to watch, easy to binge. It's a really enjoyable show, and the first episode is just like, you know what you're going in.
Is Finn alive?
I am in fact here.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Welcome back.
What did you mean to drop on us?
Since there was a show that I picked that someone else picked too, I switched it up.
You sure?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I can switch too.
Because I completely forgot about the show, and it has one of the best episodes.
Okay, look, we can go for plus if you guys want.
Sure,
Depends on the time. Okay, just the name for me to find the art because
it's Goblin Slayer.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking of putting this one on the list, and I was just like,
it was mentioned in Keiki's honorable mentions. plus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually wanted it to be 1 of 5, but I only wanted to talk about one aspect of it, so I'll just.
Drop in.
It's actually really good
Yeah.
that it ended this way.
Okay, let me just get the art. Okay.
Goblin Slayer.
So, Goblin Slayer, from the get-go, you see, the first weird thing we were introduced to is to everyone's names are really descriptive. Like,
There are no
Goblin
names.
Slayer.
are
What does he do? He
classes,
slays
what
goblins. or cow girl. What does she do? She cows, I guess.
Cows! Oh no.
Hey, I didn't know Arakawa appeared in Goblin Slayer.
Oh yeah, she always is a little cow with the glasses in her manga.
So there's Goblin Slayer. There's elf
Elf-girl.
archer. There's goblin shaman, right? He's a
There's
shaman.
Lizardman shaman.
There is little.
Oh yeah, lizard and shaman, and the dwarf is what's the dwarf?
Warrior?
Just a moment. No,
Or just the dwarf?
He's an
no,
earth or something like that.
the dwarf is a shaman.
Yeah, there are some.
And
I
Lizardman
will
is
say
a
this:
priest.
there are mixes on that, different in anime, different in manga, and different in light novel. And I read all of them.
No, cool.
You madman.
So yeah, and yes, all 4 mangas.
Four mangas, yeah.
You madman.
So basically, from the get-go, you're introduced to this strange naming concept, and you go, "Okay, I get it." They're like trying to go for like a simple yet mysterious kind of thing, and then you get introduced to a party of young, strapping adventurers, and they're going to slay some pesky goblins.
Very much on the nose, foolish adventurers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And they go to the cave and they slay some goblins, and it turns out that they may be more, but they're willing to go slay them, and it goes poorly, and there's like
Lightly.
Unexpedient, unprepared.
slightly, it goes poorly. There's the maiming and rape and all sorts of nasty.
Yeah.
So it's practically beep and beep and beep and beep and beep.
Everything's censored on many.
Yeah, and then it's when we get introduced to our main.
Well, actually, everyone except the priestess. Priestess just witnessed everything.
Oh yeah. The priestess survives. Right,
Because
she's
the Doom guy
one-
entered.
And then basically the Doom guy enters. Yeah. So
No, she rolled low initiative, so it wasn't her turn yet.
oh, possibly.
Good one.
Well, yeah, cleric.
And so the introduction of goblins Slayer in the caves is one of the coolest scenes in the history of anime.
It was badass. It was badass, definitely.
Yeah, because my guy just goes ham on goblins, and you can see that he knows exactly what he's doing.
Hired
He's not-
professional.
cocky. He's just, I'm here to do a job.
I'm here to do an extermination.
Yeah. Basically, well,
Yeah,
like the exterminator is here, and he's very good at his
It's not
job.
for glory or adventure or something like that. No. I'm here to kill.
Yeah.
For our aspiring D&D nerds, this is how you play a ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so he goes in, he kills all the goblins. He finds some goblin children. He smashes their heads in.
He goes
Yeah.
literally Alex Jones and then destroy the child. Destroy the
That
child.
scene was on full dialogue of no, this is the reality. This is what you do. They spawn more very fast.
Yeah. If you let
If
Them
you
go,
let them for
they hold-
like 3 days,
Right.
they're gonna multiply again.
no.
grudges.
It's that they hold grudges and they learn. So no taking
Yeah, no
chances,
mercy,
just kill
no point.
everything.
Take
Yeah.
no prisoners.
And I like how they showed kind of fast about using a sword. It got bloody very easily, and he just throws it.
Yeah,
Actually, later it becomes a joke, but
he just keeps
Like
eating swords around.
he slashes 2 times, and he's just like.
it's just too. But yeah.
The animation shows that the blade is beautiful, yet for him it is not sharp enough anymore.
Well, yeah, it will. You will make mistake with a weapon that was already that soaked, and he abandoned it, still using it to kill a goblin while abandoning the weapon.
Yes.
Multitasking.
Multitasking, and he's really good, really witty. I mean, later it showed the way why, but
Yeah, and he he saves the princess and goes back to
princess.
Priestess.
Priestess.
Yeah, he said priestess. It's fine.
Mario.
Yeah.
You get used to it.
You jump on all goblin children and you save the princess.
Yeah,
Ooh.
exactly.
Eat
And-
some mushrooms, slay some goblins.
It's a mushroom slice.
It's not much, but it's honest work.
It's Mario Slayer.
Fine, they are.
It's 11.
But yeah,
Womp womp.
full badassery, and
Yeah.
But I wanted to.
yeah,
It was originally on my list
yes.
because, well, not just the fact that we've got a rape scene in anime in 2018,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh,
but
my.
the whole shitstorm that the scene caused in the media,
Yeah.
journalists losing
the
their
West.
minds over it, yeah. It was so delicious to watch.
Yes.
But
It-
at the same time, I think it brought people's expectations a bit too high on the gory stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
It's not as
They expected
Glorious.
literally every next episode to be
Like
this
that.
tension and things like this.
Hands for repeat.
Yeah. I mean, there are moments, but not.
but this is basically if you love D&D, you'll love this anime.
I mean, the
absolutely.
creator is fanatic for D&D, Dark Souls. There are a lot of from both sides. There are
I
a lot-
mean,
stuff in there.
the character design. to Goblin Slayer.
yeah.
yeah. And also show us the face. Show us the face.
Never.
Okay.
I think even in light novel he still did. I mean, he did two characters, but it never actually.
Will it be shown? Yeah.
There is no official artwork of him.
Yeah. Also, slight off topic, but I can't remember last episode. Was there somebody in the sky, like a puppet masters or something? It's so long, I can't remember.
They were defending the village. They were expecting before the festival, I think, something like that was preparing,
Yeah.
and he noticed, I think, the big battle happened with everyone from that village of adventurers that he hired.
Yep.
Yeah, but at the same at the soul ending, I think it looked like that someone was at the sky. Or maybe I'm hallucinating.
There is something like that. It was just like there is a reason why the moon is green.
Like a GM and
Or something like that.
There is always a note, something that they actually didn't put in series that much. I think maybe one scene. There is always a few shots in manga they did that of silhouettes playing with the dices, and there is always a comment. Goblin Slayer is the one that never throws the dice.
Yeah.
Right.
He doesn't play on throwing the dice.
I, like God, do not play
I'm
with
not
dice.
crazy or good.
Yeah, actually, he doesn't take chances. He calculates and he does what he do best, and that's the point of him.
So the point of the story: good game masters will reward your preparation.
But before that, he will definitely destroy you through that background that you made.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, listen here, you can get that, you can become that, but you need to go through this.
I really hope they animate Goblin Slayer Year 1. I think that's literally after he finishes the learning from that. Let's call it halfling or something. I'm forgetting the name in the show.
He's a something.
It's a little race there. One of the. I think actually it's a dark elf, just old. Not from those little ones. I'm forgetting now. There are a few flashbacks of him when he was little. But yeah, great first episode with a bomb that might overburn itself for the next stuff. But okay, it's still good show.
Still good show, yeah.
Yeah. So, next.
Who's next?
Well, it would wait, Keiki actually.
Yeah.
Because Finn was first, but he's gone, and or me. Actually,
I think it's you.
Oh damn! Actually, it is me.
Aha! Bamboozled.
Well then, Konosuba.
That was my bad cup.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm throwing, because that's something included. I just can't skip that episode.
Delete. Browser. It's
Everything. I mean, look, from freaking beginning, and especially that all conversation after he died, and when she left, the explanation how he died.
Yeah.
like a dumbass.
I by that point I was in so much tears. I think I couldn't even hear anything from anime. I was just trying to read from ears the subtitles.
So wait, what is the theme of the anime? I have no fucking idea.
It's funny as fuck. That's the biggest point here.
Good team.
Good team. I mean, you can say it's a parody on isekai, on RPG genre like shows, fantasy, and all of that. Even on harem and things like that.
Especially on harem.
Yeah. And with all craziness that you don't expect characters like this, definitely. I mean, in the first episode, they're just Kazuma and Aqua.
Yeah.
Full.
And maybe Ares.
Yeah, when the angel, by quotation, comes down and Aqua is stunned by, oh no, I didn't choose any legendary power or weapon, I chose you. But not actually for power.
For vengeance.
When we try to explain Inat
Yes.
to Western audience, this is it. This is it.
Why do you do it? Because.
Uma.
This is generally it. Next point where I think I run to the bathroom to just laugh it out loud and refresh myself. after that breakdown of Aqua when they are in the world.
I mean, to be honest, you really need to applaud that voice actress.
No, not just that. When they're in the world and Kazuma is already thinking, okay, how this go? Oh my god, it's fantasy world. And then she starts pulling him around, crying and screaming, and you have that pause screen. Just stops.
Actually, I
broke there. I broke there.
I actually do a very good Aqua impersonation.
Do not go further. Many saw this show. I think the last thing was that working montage when they worked on the wall with construction workers.
Oh yeah.
And it's repeating. And Kazuma, I didn't started this because just I love every breakdown that happens to characters in the show.
And like Kazuma not wanting to accept the reward because Aqua fucked up something and he didn't tell it
He was
right.
so ashamed that they did literally everything.
No,
And
It is
they-
because of them.
Oh, that paladin is doing so much good stuff. No, she's actually
But that's
bad.
later. I mean, it's literally explosive first episode without Megumin.
You didn't just say that.
Also, puke.
Oh yeah, the rainbow puke that happens few times in first episode.
If
Yeah.
you got it, EMB chat emotes, you can drop it right now to see it.
I mean,
I don't.
it happened literally in that working montage of working, drinking, and puking, and on repeat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they didn't have any money, and of course at the end, finally they decide we're going to go on a kill quest, and hilarity continues. So yeah, Konosuba. Man, actually, when did this show started? I'm forgetting when first season actually came out. It looks so long ago.
2016, 15,
Really?
or something like that. I'm not sure. It might be something like that.
I mean,
Because I think that we had
2007, 2017. It says.
Really?
By this point, I don't know why. I felt this show is a hell of a lot older.
Excuse me. It is 2016.
16.
Yeah.
Okay,
2016.
not bad. Not bad at all. I want more. I want more, that's it.
Well, we did get a movie, but I do want a new series.
Yes, definitely. We need season 3. The novel still continues, and we just
The
got the
movie,
movie, so
yeah.
yeah.
The movie is also amazing.
Oh, hello!
Greetings.
Welcome.
Yorokobe.
Jeez.
So,
Jeez.
Keiki?
My turn. Let me just say, hi, Il Palazzo.
Sama!
Okay, Lord Il Palazzo Sama.
Let me find a picture of Excel Saga.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't even have to be the first episode of Excel. Any episode of Excel.
It's Excel Saga, but it
Oh,
is the
Excel Saga.
introduction.
I mean, it's pretty much self-explanatory, you know. If I'll try to explain it.
Is it excellent?
Yeah.
It most certainly is.
I mean, it starts really fluffy and funny. Protagonist is going from school, and she gets hit by a truck and dies.
Oh,
The standard isekai.
the end.
Oh, Zombieland Saga actually does the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, of course, she's alive and well. The universe revives her. Lady
Yeah.
Universe.
The universe is a character in this show.
Yes. Everything is a character in this show.
Oh my!
They
Even the
also-
mangaka.
Yeah, even the mangaka, and they kill her, I think, 2 times in the first episode. I'm not sure.
Something like that.
Can't remember.
Now,
so-
when I'm thinking about this, this is probably the first show that I reacted like on Konosuba. Probably.
So, I mean, for example, when she's in the ambulance car and you see a skit where life goes in front of her eyes, and actually the medics see her life flashing,
Running.
and they're commenting on it. So yeah, she's back and she goes to her great Il Palazzo. But let's say Axel is not so bright. She's extremely obnoxious person.
Putting that lightly.
Il Palazzo uses various firearms on her to shut her up.
And other methods of disposing.
Wait,
of her.
is in the first episode when she opens the chest, and I mean literally opens the chest.
Yep. Yeah, she rips her shirt off together with her chest, and there's a rib cage.
You expect some fan service? Nope. The heart goes out.
And
That's
then
some
Il
hardcore
Palazzo,
censorship.
I think that's where Il Palazzo uses bazooka on her.
Yeah, something like that.
to shut her up. So yeah, even though she's obnoxious and all, she isn't as annoying to the audience as you'd expect her to be, you know. But yeah, she never succeeds in whatever she tries to do. She's basically a walking natural disaster. Also, extras in whole anime, they're pretty much aware that they're not real. So, you know, they also never take things too seriously. You know, I think that in first episode we have people falling from a construction site.
Something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yes, the Colombian worker that came to Japan to earn money for his family.
Pedro. Yes. And they fall like several hundred feet from the building, and they just get up and like, yeah, helmet, save lives.
in very bad Japanese.
Yes. So yeah, this is definitely.
And Hyate that dies every episode. I mean, from blood loss.
Pneumonia, blood loss.
She appears later, but we can.
Oh
see
yeah,
her,
she's not in the first episode.
Opening like coughing between verses.
I don't know.
Oh god.
So yeah, definitely.
You got some more of that blood.
Definitely a great first episode and a great series. Highly recommend.
Wait,
Yeah.
Is the mangaka in the first or the second episode?
It's been.
What's the name of the mangaka?
It's the writer that Excel is sent to kill.
Wait, Nabeshin? That Afro guy, is that mangaka or
No, it's a
Koshi
girl.
Rikuda?
Let me check. Let
There are
me.
a few of them that looks like mangakas. I'm not sure.
No, this is literally. Excel has a mission to kill him, and she walks into his apartment, and he's drawing her walking into an apartment.
Yeah.
I love when the creators introduce themselves like that, like in Gintama Elizabeth, for example, of creator of Gintama.
Actually, it was portrayed as like the creator has no power or
Yeah.
what the animators are doing. So, yeah.
Sad reality. Draw F to pay respect.
Yeah. So yeah, something that we need to do more often actually. Remind people, if you like our content, follow us on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, and follow us on social media, where we put our updates on our new podcasts and our content, future content.
Yeah, the links are below.
I
Below and up actually.
And all around.
Yeah.
They're all around you. You cannot escape them.
You see that wall? It says that you should follow us.
Follow us.
I said I need to change that offline screen. Actually, it's Kazuma. So.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
it is Kazuma.
Excel Saga. This brings back memories. I need to actually return to this, rewatch it.
Well, I really tried to pull some oldies because there's 5 of us, and I knew that we're going to overlap with some choices.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there are some different, actually, some of us some different genres and things like that. So we still
yeah.
pulled it out pretty good. Okay,
I-
what didn't we mention, and who goes next?
I have
Fair.
one, and Ticket has one, right?
I think it's the new round or the circle of
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
So it starts with
the-
Mr. Fino.
It's
The wheel
final
of
round.
fortune keeps on turning.
Okay, so my last one is One Punch Man.
One Punch Man. Okay.
So
that opening is
My
freaking amazing.
so yeah, One Punch Man. Episode
Find art.
1 basically sets the tone for everything for like the whole series. You immediately see what you're in for, and it's a bald guy just destroying everything he comes upon.
I mean, there's quite a bit in the introduction before he became the bald guy with one punch. The point when he actually goes off after that crab guy, and that was already whoa.
Cablante
with the kid with the nutsack
with the
chin.
ball at his chin, yeah.
So
Yes.
yeah.
Basically, episode 1, you get vaccine man who is like trying to prevent COVID-19 pandemic, but Satan stops him.
And that's how we got banned. Okay. With one punch.
No. So the series begins with the main character just coming upon this vaccine man who is basically like a world destroying entity, and
Something
he
like that. Yeah.
just punches it and it dies. And it's like, I can't believe it only took one punch
And-
again. And so the first episode is us seeing Saitama coming to grips with the fact that he's just too damn strong, and he finds some solace in a friend who nearly gets killed by a mosquito girl, who he just slaps
like a
into
mosquito.
oblivion.
I mean, it was meant to be a mosquito girl, just for the joke.
Yeah, because it is shown in the first part of the episode that he cannot kill a mosquito with 2 hands.
Yeah. So his best, I mean, I say best friend. I don't think
my
we've
friend.
seen him really hang out with anyone except for Janus and King,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So basically, his best friend and roommate is introduced in episode 1.
Was it in episode
he-
1 when he dreams about actually not being the One Punch Man?
Yeah, he
At the end.
dreams about the Earth clan invading and he punches them and they don't die in one punch, and it's this amazingly animated scene, and it turns out it's just a dream.
And of course, Madhouse.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been dreaming all long, and
that-
he still punches things in one punch, and then they die.
That's the only dream he
But then
can.
the Fire Nation attacked.
Yeah, that's the only dream
they
he can
tonight.
actually have for him to wake up disappointed.
Yeah, that was hilarious. I actually was not expecting that.
Yeah, because it started so panic-like from him waking up and they're literally under his balcony, I think, something like that. Showing up, and everything starts looking real time. And well, something starting to looking suspicious when that animation's going more and more over the top, and he's enjoying it more and more, and like, oh no, this is not real.
This ain't real. So the thing about One Punch Man is that it doesn't spend a lot of time explaining things. They just sort of happen.
Well, show don't tell.
Like real life.
Yeah.
I actually like that. They starting to do that in manga a bit, and well, manga got into parts by this point.
Manga or the web?
Manga. I don't read webcomic.
Why?
No,
Because
I
it's so
will
quality.
enjoy the absurd art. That's the guy that draw Eye Shield Mizuki. That goes now even crazier in this. So yeah, there's no point. Everything will be translated into manga and probably in anime too.
Slowly.
So yeah,
Slowly. Very
watch
slowly.
One Punch Man. That's the message.
So is it just me,
Yes.
or does anyone else think that the Genos is a tragic character?
Genos is
He's a tragic character.
tragic comic character.
I don't know. I feel so bad for him every time.
Yeah.
I really hope to see more backstory for him.
Yeah, wait.
He tried.
I
I mean,
think
he's a fucking head.
yes, we will never get backstories because Saitama makes fun of the backstory.
Ah, damn it.
I think by this point he actually did some great stuff. I am just disappointed that when the meteor was going, when he went all off and all the training, why Saitama actually needed to do that. But
Yeah.
but they made good story after that for him explanation of Hero for Hire, and when people like, oh, you destroyed my car by I don't know meteor part, I saved the
Yeah.
freaking city, man.
It's like, yeah, at least you didn't die, you fuck.
You can thank me later.
And that's why he's not joined in the freaking. Actually, now he is, but by that point in Hero Association.
Yeah, so at this point in the comic, there is a new hero.
Yeah,
But
stuff
on that,
happens.
when we start talking about the manga of
Yeah, we're gonna do some manga reviews.
Yeah, sure.
So,
Spoon,
So,
Oh my
but
God.
yeah, so
Again.
what again? No, not new ones. Stuff that we follow and that all of us actually reading. When all of us are reading that. Well, at least most of us. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so One Punch Man episode one of the like top 5 fighting
Introductions.
/ action episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's fight in.
does the real hero of One Punch Man appear in the first episode?
The real hero is the audience.
Well,
Makes sense.
You're the real MVP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's next?
I was thinking of the Moomin Rider, but okay,
Okay.
the real hero.
He's a hero, all right, but that's about it.
Okay, so from badassery to more badassery,
Oh yeah.
Black Lagoon.
Ah, yes. I heard that opening before I ever watched anime.
Oh yeah, that's
And
that
I
opening
was wondering for a year and a half where the fuck that came from. Didn't know it was anime actually.
So, the introduction is a group of pirates comes on a ship. They kidnap a Japanese salaryman who is who has some
Who Japanese
sensitive
salaryman?
data with him and blah 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 blah. That doesn't matter. What matters is your bosses betray you. Fuck your bosses. Yes, fuck my bosses.
And the journey starts.
Yes, and also what really matters in the first episode is the scene with the helicopter
On the
and
boats, yeah.
and since they're on a gunboat that's meant for fighting other boats, the crew of the boat can't fight with Apache helicopter. So the Japanese salaryman, having nothing to lose, says, well, why don't we just go up a ramp and toss a torpedo at the helicopter?
Yeah.
And then let's go have some drinks afterwards.
10-minute badassery of Revi.
Every second of Revi.
Yeah. Practically the closer to end of that episode.
It's a action crime drama, and it wears its heart on its sleeve.
Oh yeah. Great music, freaking good action. Crazy characters.
Very interesting characters.
Crazy characters.
I mean, there's one normal character.
To a
Benny.
certain point.
I mean,
There.
Is there? See?
that is normal compared to the other ones.
Kill the pyramid.
Yeah, when you compare to all other bunch.
I mean, I would say Dutch, but no, Dutch is
Nope.
special kind of a madman.
Everybody has something in their closet and they're leaving it open.
And if the skeleton walks out, who cares?
I think they were going to Pirate Island at the end of the episode.
Yeah, they're going to Ranapur.
Yeah.
One of the when we start talking about places, Ranapur is on top of my list.
Yeah, we need to. I think we're gonna rename that because Zavardo thing will be probably for our RPG thing.
Yeah.
We will see. Okay. I really don't have anything more to add to this. It's badass. Good.
I know Ticket didn't see this.
Yeah.
How about I know you saw it, and how about Finn and Kiki?
Yeah, I saw
Oh
it.
yeah. She saw it. She knows how crazy the guy.
She just
people
mentioned.
Yeah, sorry.
I
It was a
recall,
really long time ago, but yeah.
yeah, I recall watching some of this. I don't think I've seen all of it.
Oh, you should.
It's good.
Yeah.
Good.
At this point, I could probably start all over again because that's
Yeah.
that has been
That's
like
the best if.
long ago.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If it's really long ago, that's the best. That's how I rewatched Haruhi. Keiki doesn't know the story here, so we will move on. I have some issues. Anyways.
You should move to Ranapur.
I will move her there. Anywho, okay. Next.
Oh my god. So I guess it's my turn again. So
Yes.
when I said that I am going to do something similar to Vampalion, this is what I had in mind. Gothic.
Ah, yes.
So, Gothic, another mystery and supernatural-ish trope where you meet two characters, one that is practically the Golden Fairy and the other one who is the Reaper that comes in the spring, who meet. So this is a 24-episode detective murder story that starts with a really good bang. The Reaper is a student from Japan who started studying in Seville. I think it's the right pronunciation of the of the state he's currently in, and he's at the academy. So, from his teacher, he hears the word that if he spends time in the library, he might meet the Golden Fairy, who is the main protagonist you can see here on the screen, Victorica. After meeting with her, I'm not gonna say exchanged pleasantries, because there is a good reason why Victorica is a brat, and why is she acting like she is, and there is a really good reason and resolution to that. However, there comes another man, one who has his head rearranged in literally a spike that goes in front of him, or Inspector de Blois. Now, this inspector is working on a mystery that, oh yeah, I forgot to say, the anime starts with practically an occultic ritual.
Yes.
Which is a really important part of the story.
I watched this a long time ago, so I really forgot a lot. And by that point, I think that time I wasn't really for it. I will actually rewatch this soon.
Good. So it revolves a ritual around hunting dogs and hares, or wolves and hares. I'm not sure exactly. So the main protagonist, Inspector de Blois, is telling the Reaper of the Spring the story while trying to get some answers out of Victorica, because you later find out how Inspector de Blois and the Golden Fairy are connected, and why they have a very certain relationship. Considering that. So from
well,
start,
that doesn't sound ominous at all.
Yes. From the start, you figure out that Victorica is literally a genius. So she is literally the chibi embodiment of Sherlock Holmes, one could say. And she, by solving a case, starts to follow a lead. However, she's been very cloistered. She hasn't seen much of the surroundings and the world she lives in, and she sees it with the curiosity of a child, unable to understand how some things might occur and seem in that world. So, after going on a boat, literally finding a clue, they find an invitation for a certain event that is going to transpire on a very big boat. And the Reaper of the Spring and the Golden Fairy go there to uncover the mystery, and it ends in the most magnificent translation into an ending song that I've ever seen. First episode.
Translation or transition?
Transition. Sorry, transition.
It just translates into a song.
Well, there is that ending that I will listen to no end when you remember.
Oh yes,
Reminded me.
that's an amazing ending. And it just like it again, as Dantalian, it just shows you what you're in for, and it's gonna bullshit you.
Yeah.
Just that. Also, I'm getting a little bit tired, so I don't have the will anymore. You know,
You can die.
It's been a long day.
Okay.
So yeah, Gosk.
In this one, I will actually include Uncle Hog and Keiki because I don't feel smart smart today to actually explain too much about this.
Some SMRT.
No, not SMR. It is Baka Monogatari. Oh, how I adore this series. Not just Baka.
The first episode of Bakemonogatari. I just this morning watched a video about the first episode of Bakemonogatari.
And your introduction was me showing you the scene with staircase and her falling down.
Yes.
See? This is what I'm saying. I genuinely don't know how to introduce people to Monogatari series except come here and watch this first episode.
Just watch it.
Watch it,
Just
watch
watch
it.
it. Just watch it.
Simple.
Don't think about it, just
I
watch
actually go through episode and I was like, okay, you have the protagonist Koyomiya Araragi coming into school and the scene with silent scene at the moment with those flashes of little snippets from a light novel that you need to pause freaking episode
Yeah.
to read.
Yeah.
And
Because-
first time I watched Monogatari, I never paused
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I'm currently now closer to the end rewatching it every week one episode. Just to
And-
go actually through the episodes.
Yeah, it took me 2 days to watch the first episode because
yeah,
unlike you, I paused it every
No,
scene because I want to know everything.
but for me that's why I introduced this for anime to rewatch. It's really good anime to rewatch. It has so much in every freaking episode, not just arcs.
A lot of text images.
Yes. It's extremely packed, and Chef did great job for a light novel that was that can't be animated.
Yeah.
And Shaft went and said, "Hold my beer."
Yeah.
I mean,
From freaking aesthetic, art style, everything. I don't know where to begin here.
Okay, let's start at the very beginning and.
And when we literally described the first scene, and you have opening with those, oh man, how you call these? That literally falling out from her skirt to type the paper.
Scissors,
Yeah,
scalpel,
sharp things.
staplers.
No,
Staplers, yes. Yes, the first
staplers,
opening
the
is
ruler,
with the staplers.
and the opening is stapled together.
Yeah.
And things happen. A lot of things happen.
First,
A lot.
we introduced with Tsubasa Hanekawa.
A lot of
He's-
panty shots.
a lot of panty shots. But I'm always saying, do not let fan service in this series draw you
This is
from it.
classic,
It's just
classy
about-
fan service.
It's just a bonus.
It's not just that. It was explained when you have a lot of fan service. It's from the eyes of Araragi.
Yes, because he's a horny
Yeah.
teenager.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you can see from, for example, later stuff from Hanekawa perspective, she looks different. Especially than from Araragi's eyes, who see her a lot differently.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
really need to watch closely and carefully because there are a lot of details.
This is a pack of how a lot of things just in the first episode that you have the mystery of a girl that does not possess weight.
Who lost most of her weight.
Yeah. And for some reason, main character, well, not that he knows how to help her. He knows
But he knows-
someone that can help her.
He knows a guy.
And the most famous word that I'm repeating in real life, what he said that day, you can only help yourself. So yeah, Oshino.
Meme
Also-
Oshino.
Also, how he knows about the guy that can help him.
Yeah,
Because,
What if I-
what is Araragi actually, and why was there no wound?
it is a drop of hell of a lot of mystery just in first episode. And it's hard for me to introduce people in this show like, oh, it's just a normal mystery about, I don't know, there's some weird stuff happening with a girl, and there's a hell of a lot of mystery with the guy that somehow connected with the little vampire that is in the abandoned building with the guy that he knows.
Lol is 600-year-old vampire
Yeah.
that lives in his shadows later.
Yeah, actually, in the first episode, I'm forgetting did she drink the blood from him or not? She was just in the corner, and I think
know she was
even
eating
Oshino
donuts
called
in the
her
corner.
called
I
her
think
nothing.
she was sitting in the corner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pouting in her own corner because Araragi isn't paying attention to her.
I mean, from all eccentric scenes and just mention from him that he can help, and her almost stapled. Well, actually, she did staple his.
She stapled his cheeks, yes.
Yeah, but
First she
there was
threatened, then she stapled. The reason why she wears everything that you see in the cover falling out of her skirt is actually the weight, the only weight that she possesses.
Yeah, so she wouldn't fly away.
Oh.
So yeah, mystery over the mystery. I love it all. I love it all.
A mystery over a mystery wrapped in a blanket of mystery.
And visually stunning, and you have a lot of witty banter.
And
Yes.
we also have to praise her voice actress.
Because she praised herself too.
And you didn't mention what Araragi was.
Oh.
Well, that's a mystery.
Actually-
he just said, I have some weird supernatural issues. I know a guy who
Incident
can help.
that happened on the, I think, in summer, something like that.
I think it's actually in the
Golden
first
Week.
episode where he mentions that certain someone turned him back into human.
I remember that he said he get rid of his problem, but
Yeah.
not that he was literally.
He just said
Half
he isn't
vampire.
quite human.
Yeah.
He just said he isn't quite human.
In the first episode.
Yeah.
Because vampire thing was introduced a little bit, not maybe practically next episode too.
It's
when
in
they
the second
got
episode.
when they got a little bit more into Hitagi crab thing.
Oh, right.
And yes, that the end of the episode is the mention that was starting to now throw in even more stuff like folklore and stuff like that. The weighty crab, the heavy stone crab, how they call it, or heavy stone god. Thing that practically like a curse got to. To Senju Hara. So I don't know what to add more. I would make whole podcast just on Madoka
I
Magica
mean, like we have the moon talk,
Moon
we
talk.
can have the story talk.
Literally, I'm practically waiting Hawk to finish Monogatari so we could do something like that.
That's basically because the whole show is Pandora's box.
Yeah, it's opening more
Yeah.
and more about the characters, and practically, you were introduced by most of the characters in the first season. Not all, but most of the characters.
Well, I got some good news for you because you'll probably have a third one for the story talk because I'm starting to watch Monogatari.
Oh yes.
With my girlfriend tomorrow. So
Oh, good luck.
yeah.
Yeah, I got notion that I need to send watching order for series. So yeah,
Could you just send it to me too?
sure.
Because
I'll do it on Discord.
awesome. Because I watched 2 or 3 seasons, but I need to rewatch them because my attention span for this type of media is really short. And if
Yeah.
This
a
thing
month,
can
I
be easily
have
done
to
episode by episode discussion. Easily.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one of the options. If we maybe have people interested, then we might share that on our social network stuff. More eventually, we might start Monogatari podcast, and there's a hell of a lot to discuss there.
Yup.
Okay,
One day.
is Keiki finishing this with a bang? Actually.
What? Everyone's done?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We are all done.
you having the honor for the last one, and it is pretty famous one.
Well,
Check
yeah,
the Discord.
I don't.
too.
Yeah, thank you, Finn, by the way. Should I drop in some honorable mentions before I start, or
Honorable
maybe-
mentions we do after usually.
Okay. So yeah, I don't know if it's a bomb because it's basically common knowledge, but Attack on Titan.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, first episode of Attack on Titan. First of all, the whole episode is a great example of how to properly do world building along with the character introductions. So
And horror for me.
wait for it.
Sorry.
Before horror, you have foreshadowing. So as you learn about Titans across the wall, you know shit's about to go down.
Yeah.
Because
basically.
foreshadowing, and especially with it's been peaceful for
yeah.
It's been peaceful.
Oh, it's been so
Yeah,
peaceful for
for
years.
like
Wall of Maria is falling down, falling.
fine. And guards are drunk, and you are expecting it. You know it's coming, but it still managed to shock you. I
Yeah.
mean, the fact. I think what also played the role is the fact that they censor everything nowadays, and
Oh, yeah.
I think that's why it made it even more impactful. I mean, the horror in their eyes, boulders smashing people like bugs and everything. By the way, best drawn eyes in anime so far, in my opinion.
They are extremely expressive. Yes.
Yeah. And of course, again, I'll go back to the same thing I said with the Elfen Lead: a perfect mix of comedy with horror.
Yeah.
Is with how Titans are looking and walking, or
Oh
running,
yeah.
and
The little ones.
yeah. Well, all of them are funny. Come on, and terrifying at the same time.
Yeah, like
and,
they are like smack in the middle of
The Uncanny Valley.
The uncanny valley.
yeah, I remember myself laughing my ass off, and at the same time being oh shit. Because, and I think it might be fake news, but I think Isayama said that he made them to resemble drunk people.
Something like that. Even he mentioned that he drew them of some people that he knew.
Oh,
God.
What
So
kind of people does he know?
yeah, and that
actually hang out with
doesn't
Titans?
that doesn't include the anime eyes Titan. I laughed so much when I saw that.
You see,
Kawaii Titan.
it's terrible. It's terrifying but funny at the same time.
Yes.
So, also, what makes the episode even more impactful to me is when you're catch up onto series and when you figure out who ate the mother,
Oh yeah.
it makes it even more horrifying.
For me, that is still most horrifying scene in the series. The Titan, especially. The smile of the freaking Titan. The one
Yeah.
that ate Mother.
Yeah, they all smile.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Bon appetit.
it was extreme kind of shot, and
And maybe to go back to the world building part, I think it's done extremely well with as fewer words as possible. So not just with narrating it or those little drawings with text, but also like how they show you how they pull horses on the wall and everything. Everything is there, not always in the forefront, but you see how they work, how they operate, So it's really a realistic world. There's no magic and everything. It's just like everything has an explanation how it works. And you can see it in frames.
yeah.
It doesn't have to be always explained. So
it's
it's also good quality.
Yeah, it shows it doesn't tell much.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, it does.
it tells everything.
Yeah.
By showing
No, I mean it doesn't tell you. Oh, we have developed this specific type of lift in order for our horses to be lifted up there. It doesn't go into
No,
that
Oh,
kind of.
you just see the-
It's fun because there actually is like the exact same scene. They do lift up horses by like
No. It shows you. It shows you. It doesn't tell you. Oh, we developed this because of blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
It just shows you.
They
We
just
live like
do.
this.
Yeah.
Here's the lift.
Yeah,
Yeah.
usually we use it.
Always gonna love show don't tell.
Here are the cannons.
Yeah.
Cortez.
Yeah, but
Here are the cannons. They go boom.
But yeah, they definitely gone through that big introduction and that dread of the Titans when the attack
Yeah.
happens.
yeah, and I'm I mean the corpses in this show are the MVPs. Like the humans are shitting their pants while the horses are just like charging in like fuck yeah.
Sasage-o, Sasage.
Yes,
exactly.
and the music. Oh my god, the music.
The horses are
of course. But
living
that story-
Sasage-o.
Opening is a story for another episode.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
the other thing.
we're gonna have a topic on that.
We're gonna have a topic on everyone.
Yes, because we are planning here to stay.
Also, guys, don't forget to check our latest post on Facebook because it's a doozy.
What did you do? What did you do?
Oh god.
Nani! Sorry, I stopped myself
Oh
in the
my
middle of a
god.
pop there.
Oh my god.
What happened? Oh my god.
Oh, it's the cutie Titan.
Titan
Oh my
Charm.
Oh, yeah. It practically looks like that, so yeah.
Don't make me start with the Attack on Titan memes, please.
Baka, it's not like I want to eat you or anything.
You're free to spam some memes on our page, so.
Oh, I will.
Good. We need that.
Yeah, of course, we need more engagement, and that's all cool. And discussions and stuff
Okay.
like that.
To finish it off, the episode is fantastic, and the sheer horror that you feel along with the people in the anime is what made a huge impression on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was
It's,
shitting my pants along with them.
Yeah, it's not even horror. It's dread.
Dread.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's freaking dread. It's for a long time I didn't felt what I think when first time I saw Dragon Ball Z, the realization that cartoon can go that way.
Yeah.
This brought that.
Man.
Oh shite. That tension and dread. It's perfect here.
Yep.
You want some
And Sasha eating
Dread?
potatoes. That is the biggest
Watch.
tension ever.
watch?
Let's not
Junji Ito.
talk about Sasha. please.
Yes, I know. Okay.
Junji Ito? Yes?
Yeah.
Ito.
What? Yes? Yes?
Yeah. Yes.
If you want some dread, some real nice dread.
Oh,
I am not
yeah.
sure I want to get into that actually.
boo.
But yeah. So, those are our 5 from the list. So, some honorable mentions. Something big to the list I would drop right here that I thought I would put, but didn't know we would have time or something like that. Evangelion. I mean, come on.
I mean, yeah.
15-year-old me watching that first episode. What happened?
I mean,
I want
yeah.
more. Exactly that. That effect.
I'll go the other way, and I'll say, Fork Tower from Tegen Toppa Gurren Lagann.
Oh yeah. There's
Because-
a lot. I don't have pictures for everyone, but this is just for cult classics. So I'll leave Evangelions for others.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gurren Lagann. Kill la Kill too. I mean, trigger work. Goddamn.
Yeah.
That introduction with full music. Let's
Yeah,
go.
if they do anything really good, it's the first episode.
For me, the first trigger episodes are like when you get in the Gundam and checking in all the buttons and just go on the gas full. That is for me.
It's a Gundam move.
That's the how trigger episode starting.
I remember one Gangsta had an amazing first episode.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Guns
It showed you everything. Unfortunately, then just they fucked up the anime later. But okay.
really good. It just didn't really fucked up. They didn't finish. They needed another.
Yeah.
There are many, unfortunately, on that list to be
Oh,
not finished.
First episode of Helsing.
Oh yeah,
Yes, that's
Going out
that's
for a
my
walk.
honorable mention.
mentioned definitely.
Yes.
True
Because
cult
I
classic.
was sure you're going to take it, actually.
True cult classic, and that's. Sorry about the hole in the chest.
Full
Shot
Metal
through the
Alchemist.
heart.
Yeah, Full
And
Metal
here
Alchemist,
too.
but original Full Metal Alchemist.
Yes, because Brotherhood was new material for the
Yeah,
first episode.
Brad could drop in like you probably watched this, so we're dropping in some refreshing memories of what you already know,
Mhm.
kinda to bring you up to speed. And literally, second episode is like the first one, continuing on already on some stuff that happened in original.
You also know what had an amazing first episode?
Yes.
Nietzsche.
Nietzsche. Yes.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that show for me is like homogeneous mass of one.
Yeah.
I don't know how to
Yeah.
explain it.
Yeah. Like you're
That's
always
one
gonna,
show.
you're always gonna have some of those stuff like Nietzsche and let's say Sakamoto.
Yeah,
If you like Nietzsche, you need to watch then. Oh my God, how it's called? Azu's Manga Daio.
yeah.
That's literally older Nietzsche.
And Rocky Star.
Yeah. But now, but now without
It has, but it's really connected to the stuff that was coming out in that time.
and without like making any jokes, my honorable mention would definitely be Somali.
Somali, some great introduction. Very fast hook to the story. Yeah.
For a moment there, I thought he said Somalia, and I was like, they made an anime of that?
They made manga, but not anime.
Yeah.
I already mentioned this one, Deadman Wonderland.
Rumor girl.
Oh, dread horror, Satoshi, I mean, Higurashi.
Yes, definitely.
Higurashi no
And the
Naku.
one that I actually dropped out, but I was mentioning to Keiki. However you feel about the show, Sword Art Online, the first episode,
Yes.
great fucking introduction. Just by that ending, and oh no, you're gonna stay here and live here now, and everybody that dies actually dies. First episode drop in.
Oh yeah, I have to reiterate my infinite love for Slayers. You're fighting bandits who have a fucking black dragon.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you're familiar with Death Parade.
Oh,
Yes.
frick yeah.
Yeah.
That is in my honorable mentions too.
Yeah. And Trigun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
That was the first episode.
Yes, yes. And they're all shooting, and I'm here trying to have my cup of tea.
Are you?
And then the roof comes off.
And the roof, the windows, the walls.
Yeah.
Oh
Everything.
god. Something of the newer stuff that stick with me with the first episode. Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That was crazy introduction to everything there.
Yeah.
It was wholesome, funny, everything, and the dragon at your door.
Yeah, there's a dragon now.
But yeah.
A wild dragon appears.
I still think that's the reason that Finn is clinging to his programmer career in the hope that he might find
No,
with Toro.
I mean, man said. That's literally him, just gender bend.
Yeah.
Oh, Bokurano.
Oh God, yes, yes.
I was just going through what we were talking about in the podcast,
Yeah.
and I remembered Kiki talking about that thingy. So Bokurano came to my mind.
Not just to mention. I mean, everybody knows Cowboy Bebop first episode. Yeah. Just, see you next time, Cowboy. Yeah.
Psychopath is also good for the
Psychopath
first
is
episode.
great. The atmosphere, world building, really
World
fast
building.
introduction of the main characters. Great, by all means.
Also,
First episode.
I would mention Inuyashiki.
Yeah, you
Oh,
mentioned that.
God.
I actually haven't watched that, but I listened enough of that opening because freaking man on a mission.
Of course. Oh my god. They were
Oh yeah, I
about-
need to watch this. Yes.
What? Inuyashiki?
Yeah.
You didn't watch it?
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, you're in for a ride.
I dropped it.
What?
I dropped it after 3 episodes. It was too
Oh
weird
my
for me.
god, but the feels. Oh, no.
See, this is where we collide, and I love this.
Yeah, just like, I mean, there's always a point. There's always a point with the stuff you do. Will you be able to watch the other one in the eye? To look the other one in the eyes next time you meet in person.
What? Why? I look, man. If I
I
can
know, I'm just
drop
joking.
literally hentai stuff here, so
Look, all I'm gonna say
no
is
shame.
nanomachines.
Oh yeah. Wait, I actually thought I drop in the picture here. Okay.
What the hentai?
No. I can't show that on Twitch.
Okay.
Sure you can. Sure you can.
You can for a second.
Some my anime list covers are actually quite censored, so
Oh my!
And I mean the cover
oh yeah,
covers
here
the
is
usually
Inuyashiki, yeah.
So,
Sorry.
Specifically for Inuyashiki, I was amazed to see Grandpa as the main character.
Yes.
Actually, like, it's not a teenage boy.
And crazy villain. Oh god.
Oh, the boy is the teenager. The villain is the teenager. Sorry.
Well, yes, but actually no.
I wouldn't say he's a villain. It's not black and white. It's really not.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
it's weird, and you need to watch.
yeah, you need to finish it.
Yeah.
Finish the anime, young grasshopper.
What I
Akame ga
grasshopper? What anime?
Akage Akame ga killed. Jesus, I can't.
Yes.
Five for a moment.
Oh
there.
yes.
Akame ga killed. A lot of stuff happens in episode
Yeah.
one. Like,
Oh, yeah.
A bunch of stuff
Yeah.
happens.
That was what the fuck. That's one of those that at the ending, like oh my god, I forgot the name of the one that Cake introduced. The one with the high schoolers and zombie apocalypse. The name.
Oh, Gakko Gurashi.
Yeah, I mean, you see and you think this will be some fantasy adventure. Oh shit!
Oh yeah.
That end of the episode, and I really love that you see main character. No, I'm going full revenge. Fuck this shit.
Yeah, and it, I mean the series does play on that a lot.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute.
What?
Hold on a minute. You mentioned the first episode of Fate Stay Night. But what about the first episode of Fate Zero?
No, actually no. I love it, but for me, that Fate Stay Night. Look, I'm following that shit for 15 years.
But you spin me right round, baby, right round like a
For me,
record.
Fate Zero came out a lot later.
I mean, to be honest, that scene with Tokiyomi, Rise, and Kirei is actually a masterpiece.
No, that scene is amazing. The circle scene when they walking around.
And on something that resembles a chessboard too. It's just, oh, God.
That scene is amazing. That's why I'm saying they always did that really good in literally every Fate, introducing Holy Grail War. And they always did a little bit differently for every next show.
Okay, since we're not gonna talk about that Gen the Butcher's thing, we'll talk about Madoka Magica.
Yeah, that is definitely Gen the Butcher thing. Cutting off heads of little magical girls. God damn it, man.
Of that, I have seen what's the name? Magia Guidance something. No, Magia Record. Yes.
Magia Record.
Yeah, it's the new one.
It
does have a good first step. So it has like the best intro to an episode.
Oh yeah, you saw the new one. It's Gaiden. Yeah.
Gaiden, yes.
Yeah.
It's on point.
Yeah, you need to watch the old show. For me, I was like a bit off because the little cutesy girls and even the art style is even a little bit weird.
Yeah, the art style is super
weird. But then Calafina drops in.
Yeah, it's like
in the original show, especially with the music and like okay. This is gonna be like experience. I'll see it like that.
Yeah, like
and it was, goddammit.
I mean, it's not like a classical magical girl.
Definitely not.
if you're trying for that, but
it's pretty dark.
It's depressing.
Yeah, in the first one, it's pretty dark.
Another show which has a great first episode, and we haven't mentioned in quite a while, Beastars.
Oh yeah. For some reason, for Beastars, I don't know. I didn't put it in the first episode as my bomb on that. Maybe because I binge watched it and first one like melted in all of that.
Into the rest.
And I just continued reading manga because fuck this shit, I can't wait.
You took it literally like a pot of binge.
Yes.
Like making a stew and just like drink all of that.
I took a Netflix potion to continue reading manga.
Were you still alive?
Yes, it's amazing.
Are you still watching? Do you need a pause?
No. Because there is nothing to watch anymore, and we're waiting January 2021 for the next season.
Yes.
Well, that's for you to say.
Why?
Because I was slacking this year.
But overall, now that we are pretty much closing this in.
Ooh, maybe Desert Punk.
Oh my god. That was a weird one. I was introduced to that really, really early on.
Yeah.
It was like, what am I... I mean, the theme of most of the stuff that we introduce here is, what am I watching? Let me... give me more. But...
Yeah. It was a good one. Also, I like that the opening was live action.
Oh yeah.
Also in the desert.
Well, full cosplay.
Yeah. So,
Wait, Japan has deserts?
Japan has desert.
In the post-apocalyptic setting, yes.
Or maybe they went on the winter to Okinawa.
So, 2021.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I have a ton of more, but maybe I will leave this for some next time. We are pretty much we're past 11 p.m. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll be going on for 3 hours.
yes, this was a great episode that I might actually make 2 parts and release like that. We'll see. Okay. So, Ticket, you wanna send us off?
Yes.
I felt you wanted to start.
Yeah, so all good. So, as all of you already know, we are the Anime Adventuring Party, and this was another podcast where we discussed our favorite, best first episodes. Today we had the pleasure of having
Again.
This was perfect for anime podcast.
A gasp.
No, I wanted to say a ghost, because ghost is on our language. Yes.
We had a
or if you want for internet, mythical being that doesn't exist, you know.
we did a spooky ghost on the podcast.
We had the pleasure of having our special guest, Keiki. Thank you for joining us.
Pleasure.
Hell yeah.
And we will end this podcast. If you like our content, follow us on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, it helps the channel grow. Also, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, you know the drill, how it usually goes. So, until next time, that's probably going to be a Monday.
Yes.
For you, tonight were...
Anikron.
Finn.
Cake.
Uncle Hawk. Oh. Our guest.
You were in a rush. No, she went on the row that we were showing on Twitch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I'm thinking fast.
It was great.
Yeah.
Till next time. Sarabada.
I am Ticket. Sarabada.
Sierra.
But,
God damn it.